How are you guys doing today? You probably know I'm on vacation right now, so this is a pre-recorded video, but it feels weird, man. It feels weird. I feel like a real YouTuber. So I'm sure you guys already know that we are a funded trader now. We passed our account for the first time. I'm sure you guys have already seen that if you're on this channel. But as the title of the video may spoil, I kind of want to just go over what my plan is to get more funding. My plan is for the funded account that I have passed, how I want to manage it, and stuff like that. I kind of want to just go over and kind of talk about how I'm going to milk prop firms, or hopefully milk the prop firms. And I think the best way to approach it. So, just show you guys the Top Step dashboard real quick. Nice little flex. The 3K balance. Start the Express account. Boom. We're there, baby. But here we go. Just on the nice little charts here. You guys are probably familiar with how the process works on Top Step, right? You get an account, and you have to have winning days of $200. And, you know, you only have $2,000 to lose on the $50,000 account. Throw this beanie on. Do we look cooked? We look all right. But you only have $2,000 to lose. So if this is our account here, if this is our balance, let's make this a thicker line right here. Thickness max, a black line here. Cool. This is our account balance right here. Right, you get the account. This is, let's say, $0. You get your account, right? You have to make 5 days of $200 to get a payout. So let's just say 2,000 is right here. And let's say negative 2K is right here. This is our funded account. And let's measure this out. You know what? It really doesn't matter. 101. Wow, that's pretty close. This is the $2,000. Bear with me here, man. Bear with me. 2,000. And this is the negative 2K. Negative 2,000. Right here. When you start an account, and again, for those that know, you already know this, but if you don't know, you start here. If you make let's say, this is how you start. You have $2,000 stop loss, and you have no money made. Let's say you come in and you make, let's say you make whatever, $500, $1,000, whatever, $1,000. Your stop loss doesn't stay here. It moves up $1,000. So now you still have the whole distance, right? The $2,000 balance, and you still have a $2,000 balance. If you do another $1,000, your trailing stop moves to 0. So now you still have a $2,000 buffer. Where things get interesting is, let's say you get all the way to 10 grand up here, and you trade all the way up here. You now have this entire range of drawdown. You basically have your own account. So my plan is to just take full advantage of that, man. I want to take full advantage of the fact that they're giving me a free account, a free funded account. And it's obvious, right? That's the whole point of the game. A funded account. Duh. You're getting a funded account, obviously. But I think a lot of people go about this wrong. I think a lot of people do that the wrong way. A lot of people just turn accounts over all the time. And I'm not saying that this is the best plan, but my plan is to take it slow, man. I'm going to take it really, really slow. I'm going to come in and I'm going to trade one micro contract. Why am I going to trade one micro contract? Well, if I were to trade one micro contract, and I don't know why I pulled this tab up, but I'm going to trade one micro contract because why? I'm not worried about the $200 day. I'm not worried about that at all. There's not a single piece of me that cares about the $200 day. Obviously, it would be nice to make $200, but I'm going to go in. I have a $2,000 account, right? If I were to give myself $2,000 of my own money and load it into an account, and it was the only account I had, the only $2,000 I had, I would not be trading more than one micro. And until I prove over however long that I can consistently take good setups only, where I'm following my rules, where I hold my trade, where I don't go to break even early, where I don't close the trade early, where I don't move my stop loss early, where I don't close it in a winning position early, until I prove to myself with one micro, that I can trust myself without a shadow of a doubt. Until that moment, I'm trading one micro. In the meantime, I'm going to have another evaluation started. I'm going to start that as soon as I get back from my snowboarding trip. My plan with the second evaluation account is to trade it the same way I'd be trading my live account. Take good setups, take it with 5 to 10 micros, try and risk around $300 to $500 a trade, right? That's kind of aggressive, but like 250 to 400, right? Bigger size, try and get quicker wins, and try and pass these accounts. My goal, and it might sound crazy because it took me so long to pass one account, but my goal is to pass one combine account every single month. So obviously I want to keep the fund that I have, the Express account, trade that with one micro until I can really trust myself, until I build a decent buffer, and then go to 2 micros, and so on. Again, trust myself, buffer, while working on the eval. I'm going to put more of my focus on the eval, and on the Express account, I'm going to only allow myself to take 3 trades a week, maybe more, right? If there's a great setup, it's just a perfect setup, I've already taken 3, of course I'm going to take it, but I'm not going to pressure myself, because the way prop firms are designed are to make you rush, to make you want that number, to make you do this and that. I am trading. I have $2,000 account. I don't care about $200 days to get my payout. I don't need to make the money from it. I need to build habits. I need to become a better trader. If prop firms disappear tomorrow, I need to be a good trader. I need to know that I can turn 1 micro and then build the leverage to trade 2 micros, and then trade the 2 micros into the leverage where I can trade 3 micros. I need the skill. I don't need the money. I need the skill. So that is my plan, man. Evaluation is the main focus, kind of, right? Still practice the better size, try and find the good days, because guess what, man? That's low stress. An eval is lower stress. It's $50, and yeah, I don't want to just lose the account, but I take my trade for the day and I'm done. I win, I lose, whatever. I hold my trade. I don't touch my stop loss. I don't move my stop early. I really think that I'm going to be better at that. And you guys might laugh at me and say, there's no way, man. I've seen you trade. You are horrible. You move your stop like crazy. You're too emotional. While those things are true, I think that passing my account has lifted a weight off my shoulders, man. It's lifted a burden that I don't have to worry about. Can I pass my account? Will I pass my account? It's now, I have passed my account. I have a passed account. I have that. I don't need to whatever. A lot of times on the prop firm, I've noticed mentally, I'll go into the day, and it might be a no-news Monday where I'm like, nothing looks good. Nothing looks good right now. There's not a single trade that I really want to take. And guess what happens? Well, if I don't take a trade today, then I'm not going to get any closer to passing my account. If I don't get any closer to passing my account, then I'm closer to having to rebuild my account and then pay money. And that's the trap. That's the trap, man. That's why people... I don't need to trade every day. I don't want to be someone that trades every day. I want to be someone that takes 3 trades a week. I want to be someone that takes 3 trades a week and I eat off of 50 points a day. Not a day. Off 50-point weeks, 100-point weeks. I want 100 points over the whole week. 20 points across 5 days. 100 points in 1 day. I just want 100. I want 50 to 100 points. That's my goal. I can be rich off of 50 points a week. I can be very rich. You can be very rich. So I'm trying to remove every single number goal, every single whatever goal. I don't care about the $200 days right now. That's not the point of what I'm doing. Because I can get those $200 days. I can't get the account back easy. I can't get the account back right away. If I lose the account, I can't get that back. But I can always get the $200 day. Build the buffer. Work on the eval. Work on the skill, man. That's all it is. The funded account wants me to pass. They want me to get in first day. They want me to use 3, 4 micros, 5 micros even. They want me to get the first $200 day. Shoot, they even want me to get the second and maybe even the third $200 day. So that when that next loss comes in, you're saying, man, I need this 4th and 5th $200 day so I can get that payout. And guess what happens on day 4? You lose everything because you're only worried about the 200, or you're only worried about the 3,000 to pass. I would like to hope that the pressure is off of me now, although I know it's not going to be off. I know I'm going to still have, I'm going to get scared in trades, stuff like that. But I would love to assume that this trade that I took today, man, this was a textbook trade. SMT at the high, right here. We had a inversion. We had an order block here. This was a 5-minute order block. I'm not gonna worry too much about being accurate. We had this inversion right here. Perfect. We held the inverse. We had all these relative equal lows down here. I mean, this was beautiful. Beautiful. And guess what? If I was trading this with no care in the world, right? I get in with 5 micros. What do I do if I was a beast of a trader? If I was trading how I wish I could, I get in, stop above the high, because I don't care. I'm not holding my stop down, to here like I normally do because I'm so scared to lose 100, 200 bucks. I have my stop at the high because we shouldn't come back up there, and I don't move my stop. I don't go to break even because I'm scared to hold my trade. I don't go to break even. What do? I take profit at this low. I take off, half the position, 5 micros. We take off 3 here. We move stops to then break even, and then we let our trade hit the take profit. And guess what? We just have a $114 trade. We take off 3 micros here. We're risking 400 bucks on the trade. Maybe 60 off there. Let's say we do 4 micros. We're risking 40 times 4. That's 4, 8, 12, 16. My dumb. Times 2, 360. We're risking 360 bucks, right? Maybe less, maybe more. 360 bucks or 340 bucks, right? And what do we make? We take 2 off here. That's 60, that's 120, that's 240. 240 plus 200, $650 trade, right? 4 micros. And that's what happens. That's what happens when I give myself the freedom to just trade, to not worry about going to break even. What happened today on this trade? We got in this trade, and what do? As soon as it hit this low, we went break even, and you can't see on this candle, but it came back up for a second and then flushed. So because I'm so worried about passing my account today, so worried about doing the not losing, I was so focused on not losing, I didn't even allow myself to win. I did not even allow myself to win. And that's really the name of the game. That's the name of everything coming into, after this snowboarding trip. I mean, it's gonna be nice, man. I've gotten so much better at trading. I really, again, man, you guys can have your own opinions. You guys think what you want. But I know myself. I know the work I've put in. I know what I'm looking at. I know I'm a good trader. It doesn't matter if anyone else believes in me. It doesn't matter if anyone else thinks I'm a good trader. I know it. I know it, and I believe it. And it's going to happen. You guys are going to see results that you have never seen from me. And I'm not competing with anyone else. I'm not competing with you. I'm not competing with Justin, who I learned from, or Dodgy, who I learned from. I'm not competing with anybody. I'm competing with myself. I don't care if I never can make, I see Trader Kane, man. That dude posted a $250,000 trade today on his live account. Who knows if it's real? I don't know him. I don't really follow stuff like that. But let's say it is real. It probably is. Do you realize $250,000 in one day? I'm not saying that I can never do that. I'm not saying that. Maybe I would like to think I could. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Right? Again, I'm not putting no limiting beliefs on myself that I can't do that. I'm not going to be someone that says I can't do something. But I don't need that, man. I don't need to be able to do that. I don't have to do that. Maybe someday I will. Maybe someday you will. But if you're competing with other people, if I'm looking at that and thinking, man, it would make me a lot less happy to pass my account today. $250,000? Are you kidding me? I can't even comprehend that number. But, again, man, that's why I'm not competing with him. I'm not competing with you. I'm competing with myself. And if I can do the best that I can do, if I'm getting better every day, which I am, that's all that matters. So that's the goal, man. I want 5 evals past, and this is a perfect video to just summarize my goals for 2025. Because I was going to make a separate video, but might as well not. My goals for 2025, very simple. Very simple. I'm just going to give you guys my trading goal, my other goals for YouTube and stuff like that. You know, I want to keep that personal, right? But my trading goal, since it's a trading channel, trading goal is as follows. I want 5 Express funded accounts on Top Step. I want 5 of them. This for the year, into 2025. I want 5 of them passed. And I want them all to have the 30 $200 winning days that give you 100% access. Once you get 30, if you're not familiar with Top Step, if you get 30 $200 days, it becomes basically your own account. You can withdraw however much you want. You don't have to make $200 days anymore to get a payout. It's yours. I want 5 of them, all mine. $200 days, 30 times. That is my biggest goal for 2025. It's not the craziest goal ever. It's not $1 billion. It's not $1 million. But it's a great goal. It's a great goal. It's a goal that I have a foot in the door. I have 1 Express account. I don't have a single winning day on it, but that's fine, right? We have all 2025. That's my goal, man. If you guys want to know my goal, that is my goal. My goal is to have 5 accounts where I have 30 days, because a lot of people can get funded accounts. Heck, I don't even deserve my funded account the way I traded. I do deserve it, but not the way I got it. So it's not the most impossible thing to get it funded, but how many people, honestly, even some of your favorite influencers, they don't even have these accounts 30 days of $200 because they don't have the consistency to do that. They just have a few big days with their 5 accounts. They're rotating through 1,000 accounts. Why do you think they have streamer mode where you can't see their account? Because they get a new account every month, every week. They have a new account. But they just post you that copy trade where they made, 3,000 across 5 accounts on their 50Ks. Are you kidding me? You think that someone can consistently make $4,000 on a 50K with no buffer? You think that they make a fresh account on an Express account and they're making $3,000? How are you making $3,000? You only have a $2,000 account. You're full porting, right? And that's why they have their account balances hidden. And if you're not, man, if you're someone that does that, prove me wrong, man. Stop hiding. Johnny, I love you, man. I've learned a lot from you. I think you're a great trader. Stop hiding your account balances. No one can hack your account. Nobody can. Nobody can take your account from you. No one, not a single person. I emailed TopStep because I was trying to figure out. I was like, man, maybe I'm going to lose my account because I shouldn't be showing my number. No, I can. You guys are going to see my Express account. Or, better yet, you guys can track Express accounts. I will, whenever I set it up, when I get back from my trip, you guys will be able to track my Express account. Take this thing off, man. I will give you guys my Express account to track on TopStepX. Track me. See how I'm doing, right? Because it's always going to be honest. It's always going to be 100% honest. Because nobody else does that. Bonka does that, I think. I don't even watch his stuff. I've seen his stuff on TikTok. But he lets people follow his account. Johnny, let people follow your Express accounts. Maybe you do. I don't know. I apologize if you do. Like you're going to even see this anyways. Who's another one? That one kid with the weird hair. Cole or Co? No, not Co. Cole. Kole. He has like the dog. I only see him a few times on TikTok. But bro, get your stuff off streamer mode, man. You say that you make 26K in a day or you make 100K in a month. Like, get your stuff off streamer mode. Prove it. Show people, right? If I'm making 100K, if I make 26K in a day consistently and I'm actually making money, I'm getting payouts, I'm not blowing these accounts, I'm going to show everyone. I'm going to prove it. I would want to prove it. No one's going to steal your account. Get it off streamer mode. Take your balance off streamer mode. If you don't want to take your account number off streamer mode, fine. Take your balance off streamer mode. Why is your balance on streamer mode? Why is the only thing not on streamer mode that blocks everything out? Why is it your realized P&L? Your $3,000 realized P&L. But then your account balance is blocked out because it's probably down a lot from the day before when you got that Hail Mary. Who knows? I'm not saying these guys are frauds. I'm just saying why wouldn't you want to prove that you can do it? And that's my goal, is to just show you guys an account that has ridiculous consistency. I want ridiculous consistency, because I want to be a real trader, man. I want to be a real trader that makes money from trading, and I want everyone to see that. Maybe it's not going to be as impressive as the people online that hide their, account balances, because that's personal, right? Like, come on, man. Again, man, I learned a lot. I paid Justin in his Discord. I paid him money. I think he's a great guy. I think he's a great trader. I don't know him personally. I paid him money. I learned a lot from Justin. I learned a lot. I made a lot of progress learning from Justin. But Justin, man, we just have to take his word for it. We just have to take his word for it that he makes money. He takes a screenshot of his P&L, but we just have to take his word for it, man. Oh, cool. Justin made his money today. And again, man, no hate to Justin, no hate to him, right? I learned a lot from him. I literally paid him money. I sat on his Discord a year ago. I learned from him. I'm not the trader I would be without learning from him. I watch his YouTube video. I think he's a great trader. But it's like, I think things are artificial, right? I think things are just faked to put on this persona of these big days. And again, man, it's no hate to him, but I can't understand why people always blur out their account balance, whatever. It's like, you telling us that you made $4,000 today isn't personal, but then your account balance is personal. You telling us that you made, they always say, like, some of his videos would be how I made $700,000 trading in 2 years of being profitable. So telling us that's not personal, but then showing us your actual account balance is, or when he's trading the 5K challenge. Oh, I have to make money. I have to stop doing it. I appreciate that. I think that's valid. If he's making, if he can make 5K in one trade, why waste time on a 5K challenge? But it's like, he wasn't even winning on the 5K challenge. Like, wouldn't it be easier? Like, wouldn't you be doing better? And it's just like, there's so much just bull crap that is my goal. My goal is that I will be the most transparent. I'll be the most transparent guy, because I promise you, I look at me now, bro. Look at me now. Look me in the eyes, man. I guarantee you, I'm running circles around every single trader. Every single one of them. And I'm going to be the only one that shows real proof. I'm going to be the only one. Maybe not the only one. There's other ones. But I'm telling you, all the guys that they feed off their Discord service, right? I have nothing against people making money off Discord. I think it's very valuable. I learned from people in Discords, right? But if you're running a Discord and you can't show real proof, then, man, I'm sorry, but you're just a clown. You're a clown. And that's why I'm going to be the most transparent. You guys are going to see every payout. You're going to see every account number. You're going to see everything, man. You guys are going to see everything until I've done it for so long, a year, 2 years, 3 years of just showing it, that it's like, it's not worth it anymore. But I'm trying to build the best representation, because a lot of new guys that get into this space, man, just like when I was getting into trading. When I first started trading, who do you trust? Who's real? And it's like, you learn one thing from someone, you learn something from someone else, then you hear that person's a scam, right? Just like Iman always exposes people. Iman Trading, or I think that's his name, Iman whatever. I love his videos, man. But a lot of times it just discourages me, because it's like, well, I learned some stuff from that guy, but he's not real? What? That man, Iman, I want to be someone that he can look at and be like, man, I can't, like, he's legit. I have full proof. Because he thinks ICT is trash. Any ICT house is trash. I want to be the one that he's like, man, I can't even, like, say anything bad, because he has everything. He has all his payouts. He has all his accounts. He has whatever. And it's going to be there. It's going to be there. And I want to be a guy that cannot be exposed. That's my goal for 2025. 5 accounts, consistency on them all, and just being untouchable, man. I will be untouchable in this space. I guarantee it. Again, I'm not competing with anyone. I don't need to be better than anyone. I don't need to out-earn anyone. But I'm going to do it in a way that brings some integrity to this field, man. Because this field is full of zero integrity. It's full of money-hungry people. It's full of it all, man. It sucks. It sucks, because there's a lot of good people that get into this, myself included. I got into this. I love myself. We all love ourselves, right? We get into this. We want to do well. We don't get in this and just to waste time to play a little video game. We're doing this to make money. So my biggest pet peeve in life right now is just how disgusting this space is. And I want to just bring just a different level of integrity to the space. Because the new trader deserves it, man. The person that's in their 6th month in and they don't really know, is this even possible? They deserve to see that it is possible. And I can't do that for you yet. If you're that person that's trying to figure out if it's possible, I can't do that for you yet. I passed a funded account one time after a year and a half. I've not made any money yet. I can't prove it to you. I can't prove that this is real yet. But I know it's real. I know it's real, and I know I can do it. And that's why every single second I spend on social media after I making money trading is going to be the proof to people without a shadow of a doubt that I know that you can make money, because that's all I wanted. When I was getting into this a long time ago, the first 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months, all I wanted was to just know that it's possible. Because if someone else can do it, so can I. And if I can do it, so can you. But I don't want to just be words, right? When people say, oh, if I can do it, so can you. And they say that, but it's like they have no proof, right? They mentor 1,000 people in their Discord, so they're making $50K a month teaching. So do they even really need to make money trading? So I don't know, right? That's where it gets a fuzzy line. If you're a trading influencer, if you teach a course, do it. Teach a course. That's great. Teach people how to trade. But you should have undeniable proof. You should have undeniable proof. If you're sitting there and telling people that you can make them profitable or make them better at trading, and they're paying you $50 a month or $100 a month, you should have undeniable proof to every single person. Easy access. It should be pinned on your Twitter, your YouTube, whatever it is. It should be right there. It should be at my fingertips. I don't know why I'm ranting about this. It just boils my blood, because this is just a disgusting space. There's disgusting human beings that are involved in this, but that's the world, right? This isn't just exclusive to trading, right? The scumbags of the world, it's not just trading, but it's amplified, man, because money's involved. And when money's involved, it gets ugly, man. It gets very ugly very quick. But yeah, I lost the whole track of this actual video, but that's my goals. That's my goals for my funded accounts. It's my plan moving forward, and I appreciate all you guys. I'm sorry for the ramble. I'm sorry for the rant. But this is the last video. I will be back to trade recaps on the 15th of January. I appreciate all you guys. I'm sorry for the lack of uploads. Again, on vacation. But I got these 3 videos out, and again, we might be at 3,000 subscribers at this point. Maybe not, though. But I'll see you guys for the next trade recap. I appreciate it. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.